We're kicking off a brand new chapter as we leave Dublin behind and jump into a month of slow travel.
Hey, where are we going?
Portugal.
Join us as we settle into this month's home base, explore the city at a slower pace, and dive into everyday moments that make long-term travel unforgettable. Let's get to Porto. Step off the Bolhão Metro and Porto hits you with one of the best welcomes in the city. Capela das Almas rises in front of you, wrapped in iconic blue and white tiles that make you stop, stare, and instantly feel welcomed. With color and history everywhere you look, and entire streets lined with buildings wrapped in stunning tiles, turning the city into a giant open-air gallery. As we make our way toward the Dom Luís Bridge, Porto opened up in front of us with the Douro River below and the rooftops of Via Nova de Gaia across the water. Today we're cruising down the Douro to see all 6 of Porto's iconic bridges. It's the perfect place to start our month of slow travel, taking our time, walking through the streets, and letting the city show us who it really is. Porto has a classic mix of color, history, and chaos that makes the city feel alive. Its history is incredible, from the Maria Pia Bridge designed by Gustave Eiffel, who's best known for the Eiffel Tower, to the Palazzo del Bolso, where he once had an office, and where you'll find the stunning Arabian Room. It's a reminder that Porto's beauty isn't just in its views, but in the stories layered into every corner of this city. Departing Porto's famous São Bento station, the one seen all over Instagram, we're off on a day trip to Aveiro, often called the Venice of Portugal. Even the journey sets the tone. As you arrive in Aveiro, you are immediately drawn to a station covered in story-filled tiles, and a city where every sidewalk is like artwork under your feet as each stone is carefully placed by hand. Aveiro brings a relaxed coastal vibe. With its friendly people that are always looking to help, it's a city that naturally slows you down, inviting you to grab a pastry, sip a coffee, and just breathe it in. In Aveiro, you'll find colorful molicero boats. A molicero tour isn't just a canal cruise. It's a crash course in Aveiro's history, culture, and the boats that built this place. As you drift through calm canals, pastel buildings lining the water, ribbon-covered bridges, and even their famous shark, you can feel the history. Aveiro is a slow, charming town known for salt production. Rich history, shaped by tradition, and like so many places in Portugal, deeply rooted in its religious heritage. Checking out the Clérigos Tower, we had to check and see if it was open. After finding out we were good, we entered a tower that has been watching over Porto since the 1700s. A masterpiece built by an Italian architect named Niccolò Nasoni. What started as a symbol of faith became one of the city's most iconic landmarks, and climbing its 225 steps gives you the same panoramic view people have admired for centuries. The Museum of Mercy in Porto played a major role in early healthcare and medical charity.
That's for drawing blood, microscope for pathology. Then we got a straitjacket for the crazies. But now we have
Tecnologia.
Porto's famous francesinha is a 1950s twist on a French sandwich, stacked with meats, covered in melted cheese, and drowned in a spicy beer-based sauce that locals guard like a treasure. As Via Nova de Gaia tries to hold on to the last light of the day, we soak it in, the Douro River and the skylight that never gets old. Porto feeds you well too, every plate bold, rich, and proudly local. At night, boats tend to drift like moving lanterns. And the Dom Luís Bridge stands over it all, the iron giant that connects Porto and Via Nova de Gaia. From the Gaia side, Porto turns into a living painting. Warm light spilling down the hills, the river catching every flicker, and the streets buzzing with that late-night energy this city is known for. As we admire both sides of the river, the skyline, and down the waterfront, you feel it. Porto at night isn't just beautiful, it's unforgettable. Every street in Porto pulls you in. The colors, the tiles, the rhythm of the people moving through their day. As we keep walking, the architecture shifts around us. From old stone to bright facades, each corner telling a different part of the city's story. You can feel the way Porto lives outside. People laughing, talking, and squeezing every drop out of their day. As we continue to admire the city, we came upon Porto's iconic Livraria Lello, the city's most famous library, a neo-Gothic masterpiece from 1906, known for its carved wood, stained glass, and the staircase that feels straight out of a fantasy novel. Out here, even the quiet feels ancient. Stone walls, rolling hills, and the river below. And then the wine starts flowing. Deep, rich, and made right here on these slopes. One sip and you feel the valley working its magic. Another pour, because in Douro, they don't rush anything, especially not the good stuff. And then another, and another pour, and another pour, until you stop counting and just start smiling. And here, where fire meets tradition, a centuries-old technique used to open very old vintage port bottles, a ritual that turns wine into a ceremony, and you feel the weight of the history in every pour. This was the moment I realized it wasn't wine tasting anymore, it was just wine guessing, because my vision had switched to drunk mode without warning. After one last drink, it's down to the river where the boats are waiting for a trip down the Douro River.
So we're just walking along the river.
Walking along a river after so many glasses of wine.
Yeah, we're stumbling. We're stumbling along the river. Getting ready to go on a boat down the river.
And have more wine.
And then we thought it was going to be over. But apparently we're going to have
More wine. Green wine. Vino verde.
The Douro slides past us like a moving postcard, and the boat turns into a small celebration with music, laughter, and the kind of energy you only get when nobody's watching the clock. We sit back, mountains behind us, river below us, and everything feels exactly right. By now I've had enough wine that I'm actually starting to understand Portuguese. And she's dancing, because that's what good wine, good places, and good days do to you. So cheers to Douro, and making memories that taste better than any bottle. Slow travel for us is about letting the city reveal itself. We'll hit the big sights, sure, but we're just as interested in the places locals actually live, eat, and unwind. We'll explore neighborhoods, follow the rhythm of the streets, and learn the stories behind them. We're not racing through checklists. We'll settle into one city, make it our base, and take day trips in and out of towns around it. Each place gives us a new feel, a new perspective, and helps us figure out where we want to return. In the end, this journey is about connection, curiosity, and experiencing what it's like to live here, even if it's only for 1 month at a time. Porto has a way of slowing you down, making every street feel like it has something to say. And honestly, we're not ready for this day to end. So we keep going, because the city still has more to show us. So come back for part 2, because Porto is not finished with us yet.
One country